much once again for the opportunity to be a moderator tonight. I'm Mrs. Timi Emmanuel, also known as Madam Azinonet. I'm speaking live from Bayelsa State. And every one of you, stay tuned, tighten your seatbelt, don't allow anything to distract you. Don't expect what you know before here. This is quite unique. It's first of its kind, and we are going to take the ride right away. See you, sir. Good evening, sir. The floor is yours. The invisible microphone is passed to you, sir.
All right, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Madam Azinonet. Good evening,
sir.
everyone. I trust we had a very good time. I trust your weekend was peaceful. How is the weather in Bayelsa?
The weather is cool.
All right, that's good. It's been a very moderate weather here as well. So, good evening, leaders in the house. Good evening, friends. Thank you so much for honoring our invitation. I came a little bit late because I had a very important call. And Madam Timi, you still recall Dapo, right? Dapo, Falusi Dapo. You still recall him?
Yes, I do, sir.
What delayed me from coming into the meeting was that he's presently in Abuja, and incidentally, he was with one of the senior officers of SEC, Security and Exchange Commission. So we had a discussion with him, and the SEC man wanted to give us some guide. So we placed the call. So he was the one I was actually discussing with. That was why I came a little bit late. So I had to take time to explain. Yeah, take time to explain to him the journey so far, licensing, and what our position with SEC and our current application and all of that. So he's so excited, and he commended us for the good work that we are doing. But it's an ongoing conversation. I'm going to get his number, and I'm going to have a meeting with him and a company lawyer tomorrow. So that's what actually kept me a little bit behind time. But it was a very fruitful discussion.
Yes, sir. We are going forward. Nothing stopping us. Thank you, sir.
Absolutely. All right. So this evening is yet another unique opportunity for us. And our meetings are primarily for those who are joining us for the first time. So if this is your first time in this meeting, or you are in this house and you are not a registered member here, I want to especially recognize your presence and welcome you. And if your guest is not in this house, please do a quick reminder why we are doing the preliminaries, so that your friends can join us when we are doing the presentation. So if this is your first time in the house, or you are here, you are not a registered member, I want you to go to the chat box and type only 2 words, first timer. Just go to the chat room and type first timer. I want to welcome each and every one of you that is a new person in this meeting, a special CEO welcome. Yes, they are already coming in. Uju, Unora, first timer, welcome to this very important meeting. We appreciate your presence, and we strongly believe that you will have value for being with us. Olavibes, please, if I didn't pronounce it very well, pardon me. You are also a first timer. We appreciate you. We celebrate you here. Then we have also Samsung SA. Please drop your full name, because we want to identify everybody by their names. Drop your full name. Somebody will change it to your complete name. So Samsung SMA 116, thank you so much for honoring our invitation. We recognize your presence. Yes, Oluoma, Stella, first timer, welcome to the new money system. Yes, we have Uju. Thank you so much for responding. I appreciate your presence. Thank you so much. Then, yes, we have Patience Usoro in the house. First timer, we recognize your presence. Thank you so much for being with us. We trust that you will definitely have value for your time. I believe we still have more first timers in the house. Please kindly go to your chat, to the chat room, go to the chat box and type the two words, only first timer. We welcome you, especially to this house. Yes, Patience Osoro, thank you so much. I do appreciate you. I'm very confident that tonight's meeting will add value to your life. This is already 20 minutes past 8. We'll get started and just fasten your seatbelt and enjoy yourself. Yes, we have another first timer who just came in and dropped his name. TJ Sunumi, sorry, DC Ilori, you are welcome to this Azinonet money system. We have Ezekiel Solomon in the house. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Just drop your names. Maybe after the presentation, I will come back and see who are the people that joined us. But for the sake of time, we need to go and start the presentation. So I'm going to share my screen, and Madam Azinonet, please be on standby and confirm when I have a full screen. I want to be sure that I have a full screen as I share it. So, Madam Azinonet, please confirm if we have a full screen. I want to be sure that it's in place. Wow.
Yes,
so we have a full screen. Too much.
Yes.
All right. Thanks for the confirmation. Yes, you are welcome. You are welcome to the presentation by Azinonet. Yes. As you can see, the clock of time, I will always emphasize, run in a reverse order. Every minute that passed, the time when we are to make the right decision is running out. So between when you were born and I was born, till the day that the time would get to ground zero, decisions are going to be made. Opportunities are going to come across your way. Some will make the right decision, others will not. But what decision you make in between when before the time gets to zero gets started. So tonight is another opportunity. And so at the time gets to zero, we simply get started. Yes, we are. So opportunity is here. With us today is what we call Azinonet. What we are going to discuss here this evening is simply known as Azinonet. And Azinonet is Africa's first digital contribution system. Azinonet is world's first digital contribution system. Yes, our system is so unique that with your handset, you will be able to do everything from the beginning to finish. A lot of people didn't really know that the most important device that they have is the handset that they have in their hands. Your handset is not just for making calls. It's not just for socializing on Facebook or on social media. Azinonet has revolutionized the way and manner that we use our handsets. Your handset in your hands, with Azinonet, you can actually make a living out of it. When I make a living, you can actually become a billionaire if you know how to use your handset working with us. So your handset can pay your bills. With Azinonet, your handset can pay your bills far more than your job, far more than your business. You may not understand, but by the time we are done with this presentation, you will get to know why I said your handset is a multi-million dollar device in your hand. My name remains Mr. Enoch Azibeltu, and by the grace of God, I am the CEO of Azinonet. I am from the Niger Delta region, precisely from Delta States. And when I was growing up, I had two dreams. One of the dreams was to attend and graduate from one of the best schools in the world. It has been a very long journey, but to God be the glory today. I am a privileged holder of a degree from the prestigious University of London, majoring in international business. And as you know, University of London is a collegiate institution. So my lead college is Royal Holloway. And so that was the first dream that I had. The second dream that I had was that I came from a very humble background. And so my second dream was to address the poverty crisis. So having got a degree in international business, I decided to embark on research on how the poverty crisis can be addressed. And so Azinonet is the product of my research. Azinonet is the solution to the poverty crisis because Africa has only one major problem, and that major problem is poverty. This is a crisis. Humanity needs help, and Azinonet is here to help. Our modest effort has been recognized by several bodies and organizations that have given us awards. This is one of them, and others, we have got several awards. This is just to show you a sample of what we do. We have a management team, we have the ICT team, we have the marketing team, and we have the legal team. All of these you can find in the website. If you go to the website, you will see exactly the photo or the picture or the slide that is on the screen. My humble self, Enoch Azibeltu, is the CEO and founder of Azinonet. Kelly there is the head of ICT. Godson Onuko is the director of marketing and corporate communication. And Clara Okunzua, barrister, is the head of legal services. Yes, Azinonet also have top leaders who are helping to raise more leaders across the nation. In no particular order, we have Dr. Sonny Ukwele, a medical doctor, the chief medical director of Radaby Hospital based in Warri. We also have Coach Mirabel. She's a barrister working at the head office. In fact, she is a head of department of the head office of the Nigerian Bar Association. We have Dr. Alhaji Abdurazak Abdulaziz, a top-ranking serial award winner in Abuja. In fact, he's the team leader of Abuja. He hosted us in the first year anniversary, and it was exhilarating. The lady whose voice you just heard is Pastor Mrs. Timi Emmanuel. She is known as Madam Azinonet. And next is Pastor David Biodomobo, otherwise known as the Azinonet Money Farmer. Yes, you probably may be hearing it for the first time that money can actually be invested, can be farmed and be invested. Yes, Azinonet Money Farmer is Pastor David Biodomobo. We also have other leaders, Funshaw, and so many other leaders. Then we also have Pastor Excellent, the guy on suits. Then the lady next to him, after him on blue is Dr. Love Oladele, key leaders in Abuja, doing excellently well. Other leaders, just to show you a few, we have Engineer Pagoski, otherwise known as the power bank of Azinonet. Comrade Abba Bamayi, a law enforcement officer, and doing excellently well, a member of the disciplinary committee, doing excellently well. We have Pastor Blessing Maxwell, a leader of Azinonet in Port Harcourt. Then at Abeokuta, we have Mrs. Gloria Oputa. In Lagos, we have Thompson Ebong amongst many other leaders, just to mention a few. Azinonet is the new money system. Azinonet is the ultimate money system. We are duly registered with the appropriate government regulatory agencies. As you can see, this is our registration with the Corporate Affairs Commission, as you can see, dated December 15, 2021. So Azinonet is not one of these new companies. We've been here for quite some time. And so this is our registration with the Special Control Unit Against Money Laundering and that of the EFCC, dated 20th of December 2022, exactly 1 year after the incorporation of our business with the CAC. And these are registration and trademark with the Federal Ministry of Trade and Investment. And next is our certification from the Nigerian Copyright Commission. Now, let me throw a little light more here. As you know, that is a product of research. And after our research, we believed that we needed to ensure that we have some level of protection. What was the object of our research? Our research was that in addressing the poverty crisis, we felt that we needed to be able to build a technology. This Esusu, we've been able to digitize it, we've been able to automate it, but we realized that Nigerians are very smart people. And so if we don't have some level of protection, it is possible that somebody may likely copy what we have done, use it to possibly dupe people, so people won't be able to know the genuine one that we have built. So we applied to the Copyright Commission that even though there are other platforms who claim to have digital Osusu, but we believe that we are first in history to actually build a technology around it. So we submitted our work with the Nigerian Copyright Commission and said that, yes, look at what we have done. We needed some level of protection. And of course, you don't expect the NCC to just give you a copyright protection because you have asked for it. Whatever that you are presenting by way of application will have to be subjected to proper scrutiny, possibly looking at their database from 1914 when Nigeria became a nation up to the date that you are asking for that application. If indeed you are first in the history of Nigeria to have done that, it is only on that condition that a copyright certificate will be issued to you. So all of that was done, and on the 18th day of August, let me zoom it so that you can see it very well. On the 18th day of August, 2023, this copyright certificate was issued to us. As you can see, yours truly is the owner of the copyrights. And the title of work is Azinonet Digitize Esusu. So with this, we believe that we have created something new. And so the business that we are going to present to you tonight is not something that you know before. And that is why our moderator, Madam Azinonet, encouraged you earlier on to open up your mind. Because if it's your first time, you are coming to see something that is new and that is first in history. So open up your mind, and we are going to expose something that will help you become financially stable and financially free. We have accounts with several banks, but GT is our lead financial service provider. Yes, Azinonet. Whenever you see this logo, whenever you see this business name, understand that your dreams are valid. You can actually become rich. If your vision, your dream is as big as becoming a billionaire, rest assured that working with us, you can achieve that in no distant time. What is our core value? Our core value is sincerity of purpose. We will definitely promise, or indeed we have a promise to ensure that we raise millionaires, and we are sincere about this purpose. Our goal and objective is to raise financially stable families. And by God's grace today, we are already achieving that there is poverty in the land. People need help, and Azinonet is here to help. Through our action plan, a digital contribution system, otherwise known as Osusu, Ajo, Adase, as you may call it in our various dialects. This Osusu is an ancient system invented by our foreparents that have changed lives and is still changing life today, more especially with our Azinonet system. Our reach, we are actually in all towns and cities in Nigeria, and we are actually in so many other African countries from Europe and all other places. Our reach is far and wide. Our head office is at C26, F&J Plaza, opposite Safari Pharmacy, by police post, Oruwari, Delta State. So if you have friends and families in Delta State, you can actually ask them to come visit our head office just in case you want some verification. Our office opens from Monday to Friday, 8 to 5 p.m. You can send your friends, you can send your prospects. We'll be able to talk to them and send them back to you. We have several offices in different parts of the country. Just to highlight a few of them, on Lagos mainland, we have our office at Liberty Plaza, Bobola bus stop, 132 Ekoro Road, Abulegba, Lagos State. On the island, we are at Shop 4, Line D, Elesakon Market, off Ekpe Expressway, Elesakon, Lagos. Then at Abuja, I said I'm just highlighting a few of them because we can't take all of them because they are in their numbers across the country. So just to take a few in Abuja as well, we are at Utako, we are at Suite 11, second floor, Alibro Plaza, beside ABC Transport, Utako District in Abuja. At Gudu, we are at Citizenship and Leadership Training Center, opposite Business Road Plaza, beside Bahamas Plaza, Gudu in Abuja. Also, at Jabi area of Abuja, we are at Alba Plaza, Suite 205, plot 91, Azuoku Okon Street, Obafemi Awolowo Way, adjacent Zenith Bank by Jabi Park, Jabi District in Abuja. At Ugeli, we are at Block G rather, Eyeke Market near Wetland Hotel, Ugeli Patani Expressway, Ugeli Delta State. At Yenegoa, we are at number 79 Prison Road, or Kaka, Yenegoa, Bayelsa State. So many other offices. At Mowe, we are at plot 5, block 15, Estate 13, Police Station, Redemption City, Mowe, that is in Ogun State. At Asaba, we are at number 16, Obi Emenachi Street, adjacent Madwe Bezia Hospital by Slot Nebisi Road, Asaba. Just to mention a few of the offices that we have. More offices are coming and they are opening in their numbers every day. This is our official website, www.azinonet.com. You can go to the website and read more about some of the things that we have said here. Yes, as you can see, our copyright certificate was dated on the 18th of August, 2023. So effectively January 2024, we officially released Azinonet to the Nigerian public. And so by the end of 2024, we effectively had been in business officially for 1 year. So we marked our 1 year anniversary in Abuja between January 18th and 19th this year. So we want to show you some highlights. This was the official anniversary banner of the ceremony, just to show you some clips. These are some of the few clips. Awards were given. Several people won award. As you can see, this was when the Ikenga one of Azinonet was inducted with his wife as the pioneer members of the Azinonet Millionaires Club. As you can see, several leaders from across the country came for that very important celebration and several awards were given. As you can see, so many exciting things happened. Several people got awards. Yes, second year anniversary is loading, and you can guess it's going to be in Lagos. Yes, congratulations to us in Azinonet. Lagos is going to be hot and it's going to be very, very loud. Yes, let's move forward. As you can see, we're already making progress. In Azinonet, we promise that you are going to make only one-time contribution. You are going to take 15 times. And so we want to show you within the first 1 year how much we've been able to pay out. Round one payment, your contribution is going to be 15,000 once. So round one payment is 24,000. As at the time this data was collated, 7,260 persons have received 24,000 rather. The cash value is 174,240,000 for round one alone. Round two payout is 45,000. 1,530 persons have received 45,000. As at the time this data was collected, with a cash value of 68,850,000 naira. Round three payout is 90,000. 325 persons received. As at the time this data was collected, the cash value is 29,250,000. Round four payout is 180, 63 persons have received. As at the time this data was collected, cash value is 11,340,000. Round five is payout is 7,375,000, 13% received. Cash value 4,875,000 naira. Round six payout is 750,000, one person 750. This, when you put together from round one to round six, at the time this data was collected, a total of 290 million naira were paid out. And as today, I believe that this figure is double or tripled. Probably by the end of this year, when we would have done the collection, you will see that we would have paid over possibly maybe I wouldn't know, but I believe that this figure would have multiplied by maybe 4 or 5. So that is how powerful and that is how fast Azinonet is creating value and making impact. Now let's take a look at the cash flow quadrants. We are not going to spend much time here. There are basically 4 ways, according to Robert T. Kiyosaki, that people make money. On the left side, you have the self-employed and you have the employees. 95% of the human population is on this side. And that 95% have access to only 10% of the wealth of this world. So on the right side, you have business owners and you also have investors. This side is made up of only 5% of the population. And this 5% have access to 90% of the wealth. So you see that on the left side, you have the masses, poor people. So the real deal is to move to the right side. And a lot of people find it difficult to be able to own their business and have investments. So for you to own a business, you first of all will have to think of the business that you want to do. You have to make research about it. You have to raise capital. You have to register the company. You have to get an office and all of that. So Azinonet says that we have taken the time to raise the capital. We have taken the time to register the business. We have taken the time to do everything that you needed to do. So once you sign up into our system, all the certificates that we have shown to you, you can legitimately own them and automatically become a business owner. We connect you to our team so that you can make money. Because we want as many that are willing to leave the right side to become the right side, to leave the left side and move to the right side and become a business owner as Azinonet. That is why in Azinonet, we say that once you sign up and you become one of us, you are actually the CEO of your own business, because we let you have access to all our certificates with which you can drive your business growth. So nobody excuses. As I said, once you come in, we connect you to our friends, we network among ourselves, and we hold everybody by their hands and move forward. Now, listen to me very carefully. At this point, I don't want anything to distract you. Do not allow yourself to be distracted by any means. I want to make a very bold claim of Azinonet. Here in Azinonet, we are world's or Africa's first digital contribution system. And how much is this contribution system? It is only 15,000. So here in Azinonet, we say that with only one-time contribution of 15,000, you will be able to make over 700 million. Yes, you heard me right. How can one-time contribution of 15,000 give you over $500 million? It sounds crazy. And it also sounds too good to be true. So now the question is, how does it work? How on earth 15,000 can fetch me over $500 million? How does it work? So I want you to give me your undivided attention. So as I'm doing the explanation, I expect you to have maybe your Bible and your paper. If anything that is not clear to you, or if there's an area that you need clarification, simply note it down somewhere. At the end of this presentation, opportunity will be given to you for you to be able to ask your question and you get clarification for your questions. So how can 15,000 fetch me over $500 million? That is what I'm going to explain. Now, Azinonet, as I said, is Osusu, Akawo, Adache, as you have it. So this is how a regular Osusu runs. Possibly the lady with the blue shirt possibly is the head of this group, and possibly the lady on the yellow shirt is the one that is collecting now. This is a smaller group. You can see that this one is even a larger group. So this is how people come together. Everybody make contribution multiple times. They take only once. So what we have done in Azinonet is that we have improved the old system. We have upgraded the old system. We have digitized the old system, and we have automated the old contribution system. The old contribution system, you contribute multiple times, you take only once. In Azinonet, you contribute only once, and how much is the contribution is only 15,000. And you are able to take 15 times, where from this one-time contribution of 15,000, you take round 1, round 2 to round 15, where you make over 700 million. Yes, I want to emphasize that 700 million, because that is what makes it so sweet. And so one-time contribution, as I earlier said. Number 2, we have financial security here. Number 3, it is instant payouts. There is nothing like Green Tuesday or Blue Thursday and so on and so forth. Number 4, you can make millions, as I said, over 700 million. Number 5, we are government certified. You did saw all the certificates. Yes, with Azinonet, your dreams are valid. Here we nurture your 15,000, show you practically what you need to do so that you can actually make money from it. As I earlier said, the contribution is 10 Azino USD, 10 Azino dollars. Our exchange rate is 15,000. Our exchange rate rather is 1,005. And that is why your $10 10 Azino dollar is equivalent to 15,000. So 15,000 is the only money that will leave your pocket. And when you work with or through our system, this your 15,000 will fetch you over $500 million. Now take notes. Azinonet is not a Ponzi scheme. It's not an investment. So your 15,000 is not an investment where after a while you come and ask for ROI, return on investment. Number two, your 15,000 is not a Ponzi scheme where you go to sleep and after a while you come and ask, how much is there for me? Number three, your 15,000 is not for buying and selling. We do not buy, we do not sell. From CAC to EFCC to Federal Ministry of Trade and Investment to Nigerian Copyright Commission, we have license to run a digital Osusu. So that is exactly what we do. One-time contribution, one-time contribution. So this is how it looks. So let's get started. Now, if I'm going to make only one-time contribution, and I'm going to take 15 times, where I'm going to make billions, how does it work? What will I do? How difficult is the job? The job is not difficult. It's very, very easy. You know, over time, we have worked so hard. And you know that in this age, it is not hard work, it is smart work. So Azinonet is here to help you work smart and make money. So there are basically three things you will do. How many things did I say? Three things. These three activities are very, very simple. They are activities that every single person will find it very convenient and very easy to do. And beside that, as a company, we support you to do it. So three things you will do. First is you. The first thing you do is to be invited into a meeting, just like the way you were invited there by your friends, so that you come and listen to us, make the presentation, then you ask your question, then you go back to the person that invites you, register, and make your contribution of 15,000 naira only. That is the first thing that you do. Is that difficult? The answer is no. Just come attend meeting, ask questions, get 15,000, make your contribution, register. That's it. That is the first thing that you do. And of course, you don't do Osusu by yourself. The Azinonet Osusu is made up of 7 persons. And so you need 2 persons to do contribution with you. If it is regular Osusu, you will go get 7 persons. But Azinonet says that no, we are here to work as a team. So the second thing that you will do is to connect only 2 persons out of the millions of people that you know in this world to do contribution of 15,000 with you. Is that difficult? The answer is no. But as easy as it is to get only 2 persons to do contribution of 15,000 with you, Azinonet acknowledge that a lot has happened in this space. So people have difficulty getting only 2 persons to do 15,000. So because of that, Azinonet says that if you have difficulty getting 2 persons, we are here to help you work it out. What we do is that we will do 80% of the work, you will do 20% of the work. That is a fair deal, isn't it? Yes, it is. So the question is, what is your 20%? Your 20% is simply to invite your friends and your families to our meeting the same way you were invited here. That is all that we ask you to do. And of course, your friend invites you here. It is not your friend that is doing the presentation. So when you invite your friends here, you have done your work. That is 20%. With what I'm doing and what other people are doing by way of presentation and all of that is 80%. We will do the presentation, we will take all the questions, I will refer your friend back to you. So in as much as you are willing to invite your friends, we are willing to prepare them for you. And we are doing that. Everybody is keen into our 2080 support system. That is why everybody is making plenty of money. So you invite Jude, you invite David, You've done your 20%. We do the presentation, take all their questions, send them back to you. You sign them up. You have done the second thing. What is the third thing that you will do? You will tell Jude to invite his friends by doing his 20%. You also tell David to invite his friends by doing 20%. Then we, as Azinonet, does our 80%. And Jude got Ayo and Musa. David got Ewoma and Emeka. By these simple activities, your board is completed. So you see that none of the activities is difficult. It is time to work smart and get rich. So your board is completed. As I say, we have a strong, robust system. If you have difficulty getting your two, we have a strong, robust system to help you grow and succeed. I've explained the 80-20 support system. We help you get your team completed when you do your 20% by inviting and tell your 2% to invite them. So what we do is this. Now, Eric Worre, a leader in the industry, simply have this advice for everybody that you must not allow average people make you feel guilty for pursuing your mission in life. Yes, some persons, when they see this type of unique opportunity, they will go ask ignorant people. I listened to somebody that were not even part of this presentation, that is completely ignorant about what you have heard. You go ask that person, and the person discourages you. At the end of the day, you didn't take it serious. Maybe 1 or 2 years after, somebody you knew that was in that meeting who started it with you now made millions, and you are saying that, oh, they tell me before. Please do not allow ignorant people make you feel guilty for pursuing your dreams. Your dreams are valid. The people that have the money that you know, they don't have two heads. They only simply make up their mind to seize opportunities. When they saw opportunities, they ask questions, they ran with it, and that is why you are successful. Tonight, you have a very unique opportunity that is before you. If you want to become a billionaire, you want to become a millionaire, you now have the opportunity. So do not allow average people to discourage you. What we do in Azinonet is that we stretch out our hand, hold you by your hand, and pull you through, because the ground is always overcrowded. And as you always know, the view is always beautiful at the top. Success is not counted by how high you have climbed, but by how many persons you have brought with you. So for us and Azinonet, we are not talking about individual success. We are talking about a success that is collective. We hold each other by the hands and we pull all of you through. For those that are in the system, they understand what I'm saying. So the first thing we will do for you by way of assisting you is to give you new partner orientation. When you register, then you'll be admitted into this training. The second thing is to give you technical back office training. This will help you to understand how Azinonet operates. Then the next training we are going to give you is growth and expansion training. This one will help you to promote your Azinonet business correctly. The next training is leadership training. This one is meant to help you lead your team to round 15 so that all of you will become successful. So you do the first activity, attend our meetings, ask questions and sign up. The second activity, invite your friends to our meetings. If you have difficulty, just do your 20%, we do the 80%. Then number 3 thing is to tell Jude and David to invite their friends. By doing their 20%, we do the 80%. With that, your board is completed. Now, when your board is completed, this is what happens. Only $40 will be paid to you. $40 at the rate of what? Now, let me explain why you get your $40. Because in the real sense of it, it was $70 that contributed. Everybody contributed 10 USD each rather. So the question is that what happened to the 30 USD? Mr. A, your contribution went to someone else, second person above you. Then Jude and David contribution went to the person that is immediately above you. So it is the 4 persons, Ayo, Musa, and the woman's contribution that is coming to you. And that is how you got your 40 USD. And of course, you know that in a susu, everybody's contribution must go to someone else. And that is why your contribution went to someone else. That of Jude and David went to someone else. Then the 4 persons that are completing your board, their contribution goes to you. That is how you have 40 USD. Out of that 40 USD, what will actually come to you is 36 USD. Then the question is, what happened to the $4? The $4 is Azinonet administrative charge, so that we'll be able to have some money over time to be able to pay our bills, pay our taxes, and keep the business running for everybody. So you can see that Azinonet is an open page. It is so transparent that everybody knew exactly where every cover went. We are a new system. And so $36 at the rate of 1.5 gives you 54,000 naira. Now, if it is regular Osusu, you take all these 54,000 naira, you go home, business has closed. But in Azinonet, you are not going to go home with this money. The first thing you do is to reach out to your friends who invited you, who introduced you into Azinonet, because you must contribute to round 2, the same way you contributed to round 1. This time around, we are not saying that you must not go and look for this 30,000 naira from outside. Out of this 54,000, you take 30,000, which is 20 USD, and contribute to round 2. And your balance is 16 USD, which represents 24,000, and this one is credited to your bank account. At the point of registration, you were required to supply your bank account, and so your money is credited to this bank account. You see that everything is clear. This is how it appears in your back office when you earn your money. So round 2, you contributed to round 2. Next, Jude earned and David earned. The same way they joined you in round 1 with 15,000 from their pocket, which represented $10. This time around, they all earned. They went over 24,000. They come to join you in round 2. Then Ayo, Musa, Ewoma, and Emeka all earned 24,000, and they simply contributed and come to meet you in round 2, and that is how you take your turn in round 2. So what happened is that you earn in round 1, you move to round 2. Your people earn in round 1, they come to meet you in round 2, you move to round 3. They earn in round 2, they come to meet in round 3, you move to round 4. They earn in round 3, they come to meet you in round 3, you move to round 4. That is how you earn up to round 15. So what I'm going to show to you is the money that is coming to you. In round 2, your take home is 45,000. This is after your contribution to round 3 and after Azinonet administrative charge. So all the figure that I'm going to show to you from round 3 to round 15 is the money that is actually going to your bank account. So let's see how it goes. So round 3, your take home is 90,000. Round 4, your take home is 180,000. Round 5, your take home is 375,000. Round 6, your take home is 750,000. Round 7, your take home is 1.5 million. Round 8, your take home is 3 million. So as you can see, the contribution is in multiple of 2, 10, 20, 40, 80, 160, and so forth. You see that your earning is also in multiple of 2, 90, 180, 375, 750, 1.5, 3 million. So this is how your money multiplied in every round. So in round 9, your earning is 6 million. Round 10 is 12 million. Round 13 is 24 million. Round 12 is 84 million. Round 13 is 96 whooping million. Round 14 is 192 whooping million. Then round 15 is how much? 384 million naira. So you can see that no Peter was robbed to pay Paul. You are simply working with your people and everybody's taking their turn. So with this, you have come to the exit points. As you can see, Azinonet have an entry point, which is round 1. It has an exit point, which is round 15. By the time you have achieved round 15, Azinonet say, congratulations. In addition to all that you have earned, Azinonet will give you a befitting, brand new Azinonet branded SUV, factory fitted, supplied to you at 0 speedometer. Then let's see how much you will have earned from round 1 to round 15. When you put all these together, you have a total sum of 767 million naira, 964,000. So when we say in Azinonet that with 15,000, you can actually make over 700 million, we weren't lying. We have shown you exactly what you need to do to gradually move up to this amount. Now, let's stay here and do some mathematics. For example, it takes you 10 years to gradually move from round 1 to round 15. If you divide this figure by 10, you are earning the average of 76.7 million naira. Now, the question is, how many people in this country have an annual income of 76 million naira? Very few persons. Now, let's say it takes you 20 years to move from round 1 to round 15. If you divide this figure by 20, you are getting about 34 million naira as an annual income. So whichever way you look at it, Azinonet is a game changer. You can be very sure that with Azinonet, you can actually retire very rich and stupendously rich. This money is coming from only one account. Assuming you have 3 accounts, you are able to build these 3 accounts to around 15 within 10 years, within 15 years, within 20 years. You can actually live the life of your dream. So this is the kind of life that Azinonet offers you. Money will not be a problem. You can spend quality time with your family, drive the car of your choice. You would have also go on vacation. You would have built quality relationship. So that is the power. Enjoy the all that life gives to offer. Then you can also drive the car of your choice and also live in the house of your dream. You can also be able to help the poor, do charity, and do all the things that makes you happy. Somebody will say that it is impossible. Let's cut it off with Azinonet. With Azinonet, there's nothing like impossibility. Your dreams are valid. You can actually succeed. This is our portal. www.azinonet.com is the official website for the public. When you want to make your money, you come into mine.azinonet.com. For you to become part of this platform, for you to become part of this inner circle where we make money, you must be referred or linked into this platform by somebody who invites you to this meeting. So at the end of this meeting, simply reach out to the person that invites you. I want to be part of it. The person will show you how you can get here. It is only by divine connection that you can be part of mine.azinonet.com. And I believe that do invite you, will link you there. So for you to have access, you must have your password. You must have your username well secured. This is how your back office look like. Be able to monitor everything real time from your back office. Registration is free. Then you can make your contribution. You can do multiple accounts for your family. Yes, it is allowed. You can. 3 accounts goes for 45,000. 1 account is 15. And so 7 account goes for 105,000. It all depends on what you can do. or what you can handle. But of course, you know, the more, the merrier. Yes. Payment is instant. Once you do your work, the system pays you and you get your money cashed into your account. Azinonet is a vehicle that will take you completely off your financial stability. That chain of poverty, Azinonet got a chain, Azinonet got a sword to cut it off. Some persons delay in making their decision. So my advice to you is to make today count. Procrastination is a thief of opportunity. A lot of people have unique opportunities coming their way, and some miss it, some make it work. The difference between the people that are successful and the people that are not successful, it is not luck. It is a matter of the decision that you make. So don't wait for luck. God Almighty make time and opportunities accessible to everybody. Those who procrastinate, the opportunity will just slip away. But those who make their decision and take the opportunity and run away with it become successful. So today you have all that you need in your hands. That money that you need, as Azinonet says, it is now in your hands. If you can dream it, if you can work with us, if you can log into our system, if you can say yes to us, we will take you by your hand and will pull you through. The key to getting success is getting started. No venture, no success. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a step. As you can see, get back to the person that invited you. It will see you through. Now, as you can see on the screen, these are some examples of the mainstream banks. We also know that there are so many online banks. As Azinonet says, when you are dealing with us, do not use online banks. Use only mainstream banks, as you can see some of them here. Please, the online banks have their own place. I want to ask you, if you are doing a business with somebody and somebody says that, oh, this business has, we've been able to cross the deal and your share is 10 million, please send your account number. Is it your online bank account that you will send? Certainly not. This is a business of over 700 million. Please don't do business with us with online banks. The reason is that if something goes wrong, we want to be able to trace it to a bank and resolve it for you. Nobody must lose money because you are doing Azinonet business with us. So get back to the person that invites you to this meeting. The person will show you how to register and how to sign up. Take this opportunity very seriously. Yes, make the wise decision today. Don't go through the bend road. Azinonet give you a clear path. As we say, in Azinonet, we will always say that your success, your journey to your financial freedom will only get better. It will only get better when you take the decision. Today is the day. At the end of this presentation, I want to see you and your friends being invited to our next meeting that is scheduled for Tuesday, which is next tomorrow. So on this note, my name remains Mr. Enoch Azigotu, CEO of Azinonet, signing off as I pass on the invisible microphone to the moderator of this meeting, Pastor Mrs. Timi Emmanuel, aka Madam Azinonet. Thank you for your attention. God bless.
Thank you so much, sir. Please, can you go to the chat box and appreciate my CEO? Tell him thank you. Drop on the chat box. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, CEO, sir, for that beautiful explanation. And while you were presenting, a lot of questions were buzzing in the chat box. It is, I'll kindly advise that when you attend a meeting, kindly wait for the presentation to be over so that you can actually ask informed questions, not concluding already before even the person that is speaking. You've already concluded, you know everything. I'm so sorry to sound this way, but it is so It's not nice at all. All those people that were commenting on the chat box, I like you to raise your hand now. Ask those valid questions. The questions you were asking are correct, but these excuses you are giving here is the same thing several other persons came to ask when they came at first. And when they found that this is not the same with what they know before, they are enjoying Azinonet today. You are not the first. You will not be the last that will understand it the way you think you know. As long as the first of its kind, this is not like what you know before. So it may look like what you think you know, but it's not. Until when you come and take part of it, that's when you understand what is going on here. So please, all our first timers, this is your first time coming to this call, you want to understand better, all the people that were asking questions on the chat box, please raise your hand. Look below your screen. After the chat box, you will see reaction. That's what is in my phone. Your own device may have different sign, but what you are doing is to click to raise your hand. Thank you so much, Ola Vibes. Please, let's have more hands up. I'm going to attend to all your questions that you have. Things you don't understand, I like you to ask, because we have quite a number of intellectual people here, and they are doing their Zinonet business. I don't think they don't know what they are doing. So please raise up your hand. I would like you to ask your questions and get clarified. I'd like to thank you all for waiting to this point. I believe you heard our CEO loud and clear, but I still believe there's anything you want to clarify. We are here. I would like to give the invisible microphone, Mr. Ola Vibes. I want you to kindly raise your hand. Thank you so much. And unmute your mic, sorry. Tell us where you're joining the call from and let's hear from you.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah.
Where are you joining
This
the
thing
call
is
from?
good, but
Where are you joining the call from, please?
I'm from Ibadan.
Okay, Ibadan, you're welcome, sir. Go ahead, sir.
Okay. So this thing is good, but it depends on how to get the people who want to register under me now.
Okay.
So I've I've explained to the person who invited me here that
Yes.
the major problem with this business is people. They will think say it is a scam because they don't even understand. They don't even know what we are doing. They don't even see the proof of what I have made. So they will firstly say that I should let them know I should show the proof of the things that I'm doing. So if I've been not able to show the proof, they will run away. So they will say that is a scam. I should not do it. That is what is major
They
problem. That
will
is
say
why
they,
I want
they will say
to.
they will say you should not do it, or they will say they will not do it. You yourself, have you
Yes,
understood what you said? Do you believe in yourself that you can do this?
yes, yes. I understand. But the major problem is how to get the
Okay,
people
hold
now.
on. Okay, hold on. First of all, you said you want to do this, okay? Then, secondly, with what I've seen in your personality, in your profile, because remember you reached out to me to get a link to join this meeting. I see that already you do networks. So this excuse of they say if they don't want to do, you will not do, is not the problem. The thing is, you ask how do we do it? Then we have our members training. We have several strategies how to do it. And then when we're presenting, you saw that there's a quote that don't allow average people to tell you your dreams are not valid. Now you want to depend your starting of building this business because of they say. That is one of the failures you're already having. That's number one failure, because you want to depend on them for you to make money. Now, one thing you need to know is that people is needed in every business. I saw an advert of even big Biro. They are doing adverts. Why didn't they say everybody know us? They will just come and meet us and they will do business with us. So the excuse that you have is a valid excuse, quite all right, but it is surmountable, and you know it. Just that you want to depend on your neighbor, your friends, the people around you. You cannot grow your business with your neighbors, your friends, and the people around you. Let me tell you the fact now. you cannot start your Azinonet business or depending on those people. If they are the only people you want to do business with for you to become anything in life, then I'm sorry, you are making a mistake. So I want to first of all confirm you believe in yourself, believing in the fact that you can do your business. Do you believe in yourself that you can do business? Any business at all, not just Azinonet, any business at all. The one you are doing right now, the one you are going to do tomorrow, do you believe in yourself you can do business? Hello? Mr. Ola
I'm
Vibes.
here.
Do you believe in yourself you can do business? Any business at all, even if it's to sell granite, do you believe in it?
Yes,
I'm not
I
listening.
believe. I believe.
That is the thing you
I
need.
believe. I believe.
That is what you need. When you believe in yourself like that, you can break any barrier and do your business. So this matter, I want you to get back to who invited you. I want you to get started. At least I have your handle. I will chase you because you need to change your mindset. They say cannot give you the kind of money we're talking about here. So I'm not going to pet you on this matter because I've seen your status. I've seen what you do. What you do is the same people you are looking for. And maybe you have a little bit of challenge in getting people. So that is where you have your fear. It's not matter of Azinonet. It's any business you face right now. It is numbers that give you the money, not by the kind of idea you have. If you like, let it be that you are selling just singlets. You will still need people. So don't give me that excuse. I'm going to be talking to you a bit later. And anyone that is listening to me now and you are thinking, without that person you think that is good, you cannot do your business. Is a distraction. I need to just wave it off your mind. Wave it off your mind because there's no business in this life that you don't need people. Even if it's groundnut you are selling, you will still need customer to buy it. You can rearrange your sales or whatever you want to do to get the people. There are ideas to get it done. So get back to who invited you and get started. At least I know the person that invited you, so I'm on your case. And I'm inviting you to tomorrow Monday's meeting. Get started within now 7 p.m. tomorrow and be in the members meeting tomorrow by 8 p.m. Mr. Amos. Hello, Mr. Amos. Kindly unmute your mic. Let's hear. Good evening, sir.
Hello, good evening. Good evening.
Yes, sir.
Like
Please, where are
what
you
I want
from?
Okay, I'm calling from Warri.
Okay, you're welcome.
My issue is also a little similar to what this our brother just said.
Okay.
Because I discovered that is like the environment I am. Like what they are saying, that they have done such things in online many times. Most especially once they know that it is online, they became afraid or fear. So convincing them, it became very difficult for them to be able to register. So it became little difficult for them to be convinced. It's okay, oh yeah, let me register.
Thank you so much. Do you have any other question?
No, sir. No, ma'am.
Okay, I'm going to mute you because your background is noisy. And then I'm going to attend to this matter. And I'm not just addressing only you, but every other guest or the person that spoke earlier also. We have our 80-20 support system. And what we're asking you to do is not to go and convince people. You don't have the capacity to convince people about Azinonet right now. Mr. Ola Vibes also that was speaking, and yourself and every other person that is listening to me that maybe don't understand. Your part is to invite to this meeting, just like the way you were invited to this meeting. And our own part is to explain the business and take their question, which is what we are doing right now. And then in your location too, there are leaders around, there are people around. The person that invited you to, they have leaders that can be able to attend to you and show you how we do it. There are ways we do it. This is our 1 year, 8 months in business, and every day people receive a lot. Those people that receive a lot, they don't have 2 heads. You just understand the principle, and that is the principle and strategies they are using. So it's to ask, how do you do it? How do I do it? This is the challenge I'm having. And another thing is this. This is a global business. It's not something that is tied to your location. Like I'm telling the person earlier, don't wait for your neighbors, your friends, and your environment to do your business. Start from, thank God you have a smartphone. You are in this kind of meeting, meaning that you can be able to reach out to as many persons as possible on social media. But some people don't even know how to do it. That is why we are saying, come, let us train you, let us teach you what to do. There are many people that started like you. Oh, I don't know who to talk to. I don't know how to start. And they've started and they have made progress. They are willing to learn. The thing is, are you willing to learn? That is how it is. So the thing is, nobody that woke up from his mother's stomach the day they gave birth to you, you just concluded that I'm going to be on social media. I know how to press device. We all learned what we know today. So the excuse of my location is not an excuse. Eh? Why I'm saying not an excuse? Because so many people are broken out of it, and you too can do it. So that's why I'm telling you like this. Okay? Even if you are very shy like me, you can be able to do this business. So let us get started. Miss Olushola Williams, good evening. Please, you can unmute your mic. Let us hear from you. Please tell us where you are joining the call from. Hello, Olushola Williams. I've asked you to unmute your mic. Hello, are you there, Olushola Williams? Please, you can unmute your mic. It is possible if you believe. That's what I used to tell people. If you believe, it is possible. If me, Madam Azinonet, I used to be very shy, I don't talk in the public. I'm doing this and I'm talking to you this way. There's nothing that is your excuse. You should be ready to receive back, but be ready to learn. Madam Azinonet, me, I don't pamper somebody. Okay, somebody is on the opinion that this is a pyramid scheme. Let me go and answer the person. I'm telling the person to raise his hand. The person have reached to raise his hand. Olushola Williams, I'm waiting for you too. Then there's another person that said he's talking in the chat box. I need you to raise your hand and ask your questions. This is the opportunity you have. I need you to clarify your points. You have a valid point. Your questions are not strange. We have heard it before. We'll continue to hear it. Even tomorrow, another person will come to this meeting and say the same thing you are saying. So it is not. We are not far away from it. But the truth of the matter is that there's solution. Okay, Olufemi, please unmute your mic. Olufemi Oyeniran. Good evening. Where are you
Good
joining the
evening.
call from? Yes, where
Good
are you
evening,
joining
ma'am.
the call? Yes, sir.
I'm calling from Abuja.
From where, sir?
Abuja.
Okay, you're welcome, sir. Please go
Yeah,
ahead.
thank you. Good evening, all.
Good
Once
evening,
again, my
sir.
name is Olufemi Oyiniro. So, my first question is this. Because the way I joined the meeting, I saw it on the Facebook, and I joined.
Okay. Yes,
Now
sir.
they sent me my what do you call it? My coach and everything to me at that time. Now, to get somebody is a problem. But somebody called me, which is one Coach Raphael. I don't know. Either it's the one that is in my group. I don't know. So then after the calling, he said he's the one in charge of my team, something of that nature. Now my question
Yes.
is this: how do we know if, for instance, now I've been telling many people about it, but as I joined the meeting without somebody convincing me to come and join, I don't know if anybody also see the way I saw it.
Okay.
They now join. How are they going to know that it's through me? That's no. I don't know
Okay.
whether you understand. That's number
Understand your
one.
question. Mm.
No, another thing is this. This group that we are not been seeing it. You have not been knowing the position we are. Either somebody is registered through us or not. So I would like the house to look into that matter. If there be a provision where people can see where it belongs to or where it is. I don't know whether you understand that question in that way.
Is that all?
Thirdly, about this book you are talking about. When I registered, nobody informed me about the books. I'm just hearing it for the first time. So those are the questions that I have. Thank you very much.
Hello, which book?
You talks about the brochures now, how you can convince, how you can bring people into
Okay.
the picture. I want to be. Yeah.
Okay. With what you are saying is that you are a registered member. When did you register?
Since I think it's July.
Okay, July. This is
Not
August.
June or
Okay.
July. Yes.
Okay. I will need you to go back to the person you mentioned the name. Ask him for your login details. Do you have your login details?
I don't have my login details.
You
No,
ask.
I can call him.
So you ask him for your login details. You'll be able to see your back office. You'll be able to see everything, where you are and where you are going to. You'll be able to see everything. Then I want to see you in the members meeting tomorrow, so that I can attend to this your matter. Then
It is
the
in
first
Nigeria.
question, yes, the first question you were talking about, how will you know who brought you in? How do you know all those kind of things? When you click that advert, that's how so many millions of people are on social media looking for business opportunities, and they will click an advert just like that. And
Okay.
that's one of the ways to get people. So when you do your own advert, you set up your own advert, you will learn how to do it, you do your own advert. Somebody will click your advert also and come to you. Are you seeing it
Okay.
now? That is not tied to your location. Your location cannot stop you unless you decide to. So that's why I was saying earlier that that is not an excuse. It is just a starting point, but it's not the end. So the same way you clicked an advert to join somebody, the same way people will click your own advert, your own posts on social media and come to meet you. And then you call them up, you engage them for them to join this Zoom meeting, for them to listen to a presentation, for them to watch a video, for them to attend a meeting in their location, and then they get started with you. Okay, so
Okay.
I know that starting may not be easy. Yes, because it's a new road you want to pass. You need to ask questions. Is it the right road I'm passing? Just like you go to a particular town, you have not been there before. You'll be asking questions from one point to the other. That please, is it the road to so streets? It's not that you don't know, you have not traveled before, but it's a new road. So that is what is happening to you people now. So I want to give you that road. That's a little bit of, let me just make it a bit mild. You are just starting. But one thing is that there are people that have passed that road before. Ask the right questions. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, so don't worry, your matters will be handled by your leader and tomorrow's members meeting. Thank you, sir. Please, this meeting is strictly for our guests. Mr. Olushola Williams, I believe you are ready now. Please tell us where you're joining the call from and let's hear from you.
Sorry, Madam Azinonet. There is
Yes, sir.
somebody asking a question in the comment section that who have not registered here. We don't ask such question here, please. If you do that again, I will remove you from this meeting. Mr. Oyekami Peter, please don't ask that question here. And as well, please check out the question in the comment section.
I've seen it. I want to attend to people that their hand is up. Then I'll attend to all the. There are someone. There's somebody that is just buzzing in the chat box. I'm telling the person, the person should raise his hand. I will attend to all of them. Thank you so much. Let me reach those that their hands are up. There are some questions, valid questions here. Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Abba Father. Olushola Williams, good evening. You unmuted your mic when another person was speaking. Can you unmute your mic now? You are delaying again.
Hello,
That's what
good
made
evening.
me.
Yeah.
Good evening, sir. Welcome, sir. Please, where are you joining the call from?
Hello.
Yes, sir.
I'm
We are
calling
hearing
from,
you.
yeah, thank you. I'm calling from Songo, Ota, Ogun State.
You're
So,
welcome, sir.
yeah, thank you. What I want to ask is a very simple question. You know, I've contacted your people, and to God be the glory. They have given me a very good understanding on how
Okay.
this thing really works, and which I
Yes, sir.
believe by now I understand how it works. You understand?
Yes.
Then my question is this. You see, we have a policy in this country because when I
Yes.
was telling your people, I told them that the 6%, I guess 6,000 the commission fee,
Yes.
administrative fee is
Yes.
enough for Azinonet, the platform to even run and to even make that we keep the business going, which I mean that at the end of the day, are we sure that this thing will continue to go like this? Because when you see people, they do business in this country, when they gather people money, they make sure to enrich themselves. At the end of the day, they will just scatter everything at the end of the day. And people that we confuse or we call in, we start calling us that it has happened, no, it has happened. So all sorts of embarrassment will begin to come up. So I want to be sure
Okay.
that. So I raised a suggestion. Is there a way that you can do it in such a way every member will be insured? Because this thing, I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say. If eventually we get to the 14, 10, level 10, level 8, and what we are entitled to collect, I want to ask, is it possible to ensure every member according to their level insurance? That will also give them confidence.
Okay. First of all, sir, you know that at every level you receive your money. It's not that we are keeping your money until you
Yes.
get to 15. Okay. So
Okay.
the truth of the matter is that Azinonet does not keep money for anybody. Once your body is completed, your money will be paid. That is it. So we are not asking you that come and keep your money by so number of months or number of years. You come and collect it. Every day people are paid in Azinonet. Every day. Like
Mm.
today, twice today. Alerts have been dropping. Somebody came to my Facebook live and was telling me that he said somebody say has not been paid. I've been calling that person, give me the evidence of this statement you are saying, and the person has not picked my call. I will bombard that guy until he answer me because nobody will come and tell us in Azinonet in 1 year, 8 months that they have not been paid.
Okay.
So this matter that I know the concern you're having is that it's easy to pay 24,000. People have said you're not the first saying it, but when it comes to
Yes.
paying 384, sure they can pay.
Millions. Yes,
That is where
that's
the
where I'm going to. Yes, that's where
I
I'm
want
going
to
to.
give you the I want to give you the assurance. Take my word for it that has no net to pay. We are not going
Okay.
anywhere. Has no net to
We
pay.
are ready to work with you. Mm.
So we are here for you, sir. Have you
Hello, ma.
registered, sir? Yes,
So
sir.
I want to ask, is there any way you can give a is there any way you can give a link to prepare a link that if we do it in such a way that we just in a meeting, there's a cooperative meeting or a group, maybe we gather a group and we discuss about this in a group, and a link that can gather like 2, 3 people to enter, then they will come for the presentation. So at least that will give them an access again. It is not everybody that goes to Facebook. When it gets to a habit of clicking, there are some people they don't pick interest. But if it is something like, okay, should we link to this link I'm giving to you now? If you just click it, you will enter the Zoom meeting and you will hear everything. If at all they cannot hear English, their children will hear and interpret to them. Sure, you get it.
And this our
And this thing we
yes,
are talking.
this our meeting is a link. There's no code. I think I heard somebody talking
Okay,
about that my code was given to me. In our Zoom meeting, we don't give somebody code because somebody can give a wrong code and scam you. So we always advise we don't use code. This
okay,
link is the same link for all our Zoom meetings
okay. Does
since
that
we
mean that
started
the
our
link?
Zoom.
Okay, the link on my phone now is what I can transfer it to people that want to
Same
come
link
to
we
the.
send to others. Yes, we don't change the link. It has
Oh,
been this link
okay.
since we started.
So anybody enter this link, it will just enter
Yes,
the
they will
meeting.
come to the meeting.
Okay,
Yes, yes.
okay, fine.
And then
And
again, those people
anytime.
that are not Yes, and those people that are not internet savvy, that don't like, joining online meetings and all that, you that knows the routes, you can be able to
The
do it for
system.
them. Even registrations, we have several
Yes,
leaders that help their team do registration. Those that don't have smartphones, but they don't even have phone. Yes, they are doing Azinonet. It's later they now buy phone.
yes.
The truth of the matter is that there are
Okay.
people that will not be internet savvy till tomorrow. Nothing will change them. There are some people like that. Why
Yes.
some people are later moving, some others will come into that same step, that same nature. So we
So
will
you
have those
mean
people around us.
the
So we help them.
moment if in as much they have their bank account,
Yes, they can be
so
able to
we
receive
can
their money.
always help
You can
them.
be able to help
Okay.
them. Yes, you can be. But
Okay.
the truth is that we always say our core value is sincerity of purpose. If you are going to help people to check their back office, do what they are doing, be sincere to them. Don't give them a
No,
fake
normal,
information
normal. No,
like this.
they will be lying at your back now. So they expect
Yes,
every right information from you to carry them along
yes,
because they are
yes,
depending
so,
on you, they are relying on
yes,
you. So and you won't like to spoil your
yes,
name as well. Fine. You're
yes,
responsible for
yes. So be
all their
sincere to them.
every information needed from you.
Yes,
Yes.
yes. We have
All
several
right,
people,
that's
mama,
my
them,
question.
people that don't know
So
how to
far,
use the internet, and they are doing business with us.
yes. Okay. We know how to talk to them then.
I look forward
Okay.
to,
All right.
I look forward to
Thank you
celebrating
so
you,
much.
sir. We are coming to Lagos second year anniversary in January. Make sure that you are part of those that will be celebrated. Ask the person that invited you that
Amen.
what does Madam Azikwe mean for me to be part of those that will be celebrated. The person will tell you. Thank you, sir.
Nobody invited me. It's your
Please unmute your mic. Please unmute your mic again. You said nobody invited you.
I guess I don't know even know how I come across that Azinonet online. I
But
guess
you said
maybe
somebody
through Facebook.
explained it to you.
No. Your clue, your guys.
Okay,
No, I
video.
shout.
Go
Yes, I
back.
just
Go back to the person. Go back to that person. Because somebody see, and we all set up adverts, Facebook adverts and the likes.
okay,
So somebody actually set it up. So that person is the person you are chatting with.
okay,
So go back to that person. Yes. Uh,
okay. All right. Thank
thank you, sir. Okay, Mr. Princeway, please unmute your mic. Good evening, sir. Oh, your
Hello.
network. Good evening, sir.
Hello, can you hear me? Good evening.
Sir, good evening, sir. Please, where are you joining the call from?
Hello.
Your network
I'm
is
joining
crackling.
from Imo State. Owerri.
Good
My network
evening.
is very bad here.
Yes. Where are you joining, sir?
Hello, can you hear
Your
me?
network is bad. Can you type on the chat box? I'm hearing you. Are you hearing me now?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear.
Please,
Um,
okay. Where are you joining the call from?
I'm joining from Owerri, Imo State. I've
Okay,
been
you're welcome,
registered
sir.
to, I've been registered to Azinonet for about, although I'm
When
not taking the platform seriously. What?
when did you join, sir? When did you
I just
register?
call it, it's almost 2 weeks now that I've registered. Yeah,
Okay.
a trusted friend of mine, because I do crypto, airdrop, a whole lot of that. So a trusted friend of mine gave me the Azino network. So I registered immediately. He told me
Okay.
about it. But although I'm a marketer, I don't really know what to market the product on.
Okay.
Like I don't know what they has explained to me that is good. You can make money from it. But he
Oh, okay. Mr. Prince, were you here in the presentation? Did you listen to our CEO speak? Wow, your network is quite bad. I'm
Like
not hearing you. Okay, let me just mute you, and I believe you are hearing me,
2 weeks
please.
now, I've not even met, capable of fooling people. Can you hear
Okay,
me now?
Mr. Princewill, let me tell you the product that we sell. The product we sell here is an idea that we are already familiar with, an idea we have been seeing in practice for years, an age-long tradition of contribution. You that is in the south, we call it osusu. Some people say esusu, some people say osusu. Those in the north say adashe, those in the west say ajo. I think we also get, when we're talking about this in the meetings, we heard that the Calabar, the Akwa Ibom people, they call it Itibe. So Osusu is what we practice here. It is not savings. It is not the akawo that somebody will hold your money for you and give it back. This one is contribution. That's what we are doing. We are doing Osusu. And this our type of Osusu is the one that people come together, contribute among themselves, and they give each other at different terms, and everybody collect the same amount. If, for example, there are 10 friends and they say they want to do 100,000 naira, they will contribute 10,000 naira times 10 times, until everybody have gotten the 100,000 naira. That is what we are doing here, but we have improved on it, we have automated it, and we have made it easier than the local contribution. And the kind of money we make here is far better than what you make in the local contribution. This our contribution, you contribute one time and you receive 15 times. While the local contribution, once everybody have gotten at that, maybe 10 persons, you have gotten all your money, business is over. Until people decide to start all over again. But in this one, once you join, you will be here till you get to around 15. If you don't want to stay till around 15, you sell your account to somebody else. But every level you are entering, your contribution increases, your earning also increase. So the idea we share here is an improved digitalized Osusu network, digital contribution. That's what we are selling. You are either providing service, or you are giving or you are selling an idea, or you are selling a product. So what we are selling here is an idea that it is not hidden. It's something that people are familiar with. But people want to be tied to the local one. They don't want to come out of it because of past failed businesses. So we teach you how to do this Osusu. We teach you how to do what we do here. So, Mr. Princewill, I believe you have an idea of what I'm talking about, but you can join our Zoom members meeting tomorrow. It's actually a different link. Ask the person that you registered with that you want to join the members meeting tomorrow. And several of these matters is what we discuss in our members meeting. And definitely you'll be guided. Thank you, sir. Mr. Sinak, please, can we hear from you? Can you tell us where you're joining the call from? And let's get your comments. Good evening, sir. Hello.
Hello,
Good evening, sir.
good evening.
Yes, sir. Where are you joining the call, please?
From Ado Ekiti,
You're
Ekiti
welcome, sir.
State. Yeah. Um, a, one of my daddies introduced me to the platform today, so I'm new. I've not even registered and everything yet. So I just wanted to ask. I was the one that asked that question in the comment section about adding beneficiaries or next of kin, that type of thing. If there's any, yes.
No, we don't have that option here. Our form, when you are filling the strong form, is your name, your phone number, your email address, your location, which is your state and your city, your username, and your bank details. That's what you fill. The only thing is you can keep your login details with that your next of kin you think you want to be able to have access to your account in Azinonet.
Yeah.
So
Thank
that's
you.
the option you have. Thank you so
Yes,
much,
sir.
sir.
That's all. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Okay, thank you. There's somebody in the chat box. Can you raise your hand? DHE. So I'd like you to raise your hand and explain your points. What you are saying is not strange. This is not the first time we're having this kind of question. But can you raise your hand and explain yourself so that you can be answered appropriately? I don't know what the challenge is. Is it a network or your location, or I don't know. Well, I'm going to still read out what you are saying. You have been saying it for a while. Even see when CEO is presenting, immediately you saw our structure, you started talking. I need you to, be kind enough to raise up your hand and explain yourself. We have all been in this system for a long time, so it's not as if what you're saying is strange. It's not strange. But I think you need to understand Azinonet, how it works. Well, let me just read what you are saying. You asked the question earlier, somebody gave you a response and you have asked it again. Let me also read it out for everybody to see. He's saying that this is a pyramid scheme. If we are honest, why should I refer someone before I level up or get paid or start a business as you refer to? Now, in the first place, what I told, like I said, the other person, what we do here is osusu. And you, I don't know where you are, which location in the country or which part of the world you are, you know contribution, that the money does not come out until everybody has contributed in the system. And how do you get the people that do the contribution? They actually are told. Somebody may start the idea and say, oh, I have this, I think we should do a contribution. And you gather your friends and say, my friend or my colleague or my neighbor, whoever you are, that please, I want to do contribution. There's this project I want to achieve, and this is the figure I want to do. And you go out to look for the number of people you need to do the contribution. If you know all the number of people you need, you get them by yourself. If you don't know the number of people you need, do you have somebody that you brought in, know another person that would like to do contribution? Is that not still referral? Is that not still looking for people to complete the number before you get the money you're looking for? Did you just sit down and contribute the money and the money came out by yourself? So what Azinonet is doing here is a structure of 7. You are number 1 and 6 persons are contributing with you, but those 6, you're not collecting the money from all the 6 persons. That's what we do here that is different from the local contribution. Your contribution goes to somebody else. The 2 persons that use your link to register, their contribution goes to somebody else. And 4 persons are the ones paying you. And when you get your contribution in Azinonet, you don't go home with all the money. You are going to contribute for the next contribution. And once you have left round 1, you are out of round 1. It's not that you are going to start, tying yourself to round 1. And then in your round 2, it is time for those 6 persons in your round 1 to get their money. And once they get their money, they are contributing to you in round 2. And you are off again to the next round. And in our Azinonet, one of the things that maybe you'll be saying is a pyramid, maybe it's all those hook, line, and sinker kind of structure. In Azinonet, it's not like that. It's so Azinonet is quite flexible. In Azinonet, somebody that is not in your round 1, in your 6, in your round 1, can come and join you in round 2. Somebody that you don't know, that is brought by another person, or somebody that your down came up with, can be able to come and meet you where you are. You are not it's not tied to that 6 persons, unless it's these 6 persons I cannot move. It's not like that here. And the pyramid structure we know in other systems, if it's not those 6 persons, you cannot move. That is one of the things that I'm sure is one of the experiences you are trying to pinpoint here. That's why I'm saying I need you to explain yourself. But since you are not ready to explain yourself, you are invited to come understand Azinonet. Many networkers and many leaders from other platforms that have come here, they came and they've understood. Those that are really ready to understand, have understood Azinonet and they are enjoying Azinonet today. So your question is valid, but I need you to put this energy in understanding why is it like this, why is it not like this, why is it not like the other one, why is this other one like this. By the time you have taken your time to experience round 1, round 2, round 3, maybe in multiple accounts of 24 times 7, 24 times 10, then you understand what we're talking about here. So thank you so much, sir. If what I've said is not enough, you are free to raise up your hand and ask your question, sir. Someone is asking here, no. You are using a device name, so I don't want to attend to you. If you want me to attend to you, I need you to write your name on your device because I don't know who I'm talking to. Yusuf Saliu, I'm here to see your question. Let me go up. Diela, how do you let's set up advert? That is a members meeting. That will be done tomorrow. Let me check the chat box. Okay. Please, if you think you need to clarify something, please raise your hand and ask your question. This meeting is for our guests, all those that are yet to understand the system, all those that are not registered. We have our members meeting on Mondays by 8 p.m. Okay, let me check if there's any question on the chat box that I'm here to attend to. There's someone that is using a device name. Please, that's the reason why I don't want to answer you. Okay, somebody is replying the man that said it's a pyramid. He said, unfortunately, there is no business model that succeeds without referral. So you make a choice to refer and get reward or to refer and get nothing. That's a good one because people refer a lot of times. This is where I did, this is where I did it. And yes, nothing comes in. The same man that is saying is a pyramid say this is fishy. I'm not a baby. Please, we have professors and doctors here. They are not babies. When it comes to making money online, I know a fishy business when I see one. No problem. You can come back in the next 10 years. We are still here. Oh my God. I love it when I see things like this. Sally, I didn't see your question. Please, you can type it now. Please, I need to ask questions, please. Raise your hand. If you're not seeing the reaction to raise your hand, type on your chat box. Oh my God, these intelligent questions are just making me, they're just cracking my ribs. I like it. Oh my God. Azinonet is not for everybody anyway. It's not for everybody. So those that feel it's not for them, they are free to opt out. We didn't put a gun on somebody's head that you must join us.
Yes,
But the
so
truth of
Madam
the
Timi, you are correct. Everybody cannot be a doctor, everybody cannot be a farmer. It's a choice.
It's a choice, so because it's strange. I was telling Dr. Augustine today this afternoon. I said some people are finding it difficult to understand. How is it possible these people don't have a product and yet every day they are seeing a lot? Oh my God. Oh my God. Please don't worry. People should not worry about the fish or the tilapia or the sardine or whatever name it is. Please just leave it. Oh my God. I'm just enjoying myself here. Oh, dear Lord, dear Lord. See, tomorrow is our members' meeting. Please don't miss it for anything. It's going to be hot. It's going to be hot because second year anniversary is around the corner. Before you know, you'll be hearing Jingle Bell. And you ask yourself, what did you achieve this year? Let me call one of our senior leaders in the house. Alhaja Bradaksa. Can you please talk to us? Looking at all the reactions and all the questions that have been coming up in the house, can you please talk to us? Money, somebody say it's making you laugh. Money is not easy to make. We that see the light, we die here. No, we're not gonna die here. We go live here. We live here. We're not gonna die here. Me, I go survive. I go see round 15. Alaja brother, good evening, sir.
Hello, hello, good evening. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. We are hearing you, sir. Welcome, sir.
Thank you so much. Good evening, everyone who is still on the call. Thank you so much, our CEO, for delivering a very clear, explanation of the simple process of the Azinonet Digital Contribution Scheme. And thank you to all our guests, and thank you for all your questions. So everybody, is very open to ask questions because questions are the answers. What you have to do is to be open to learn because every day is training day. Every day you learn new things. When you come to a project that you've been invited to, the simplest thing that is required of you. By the way, I want to thank the distinguished gentleman who I invited, who is on the call right now, a very distinguished personality. He has been on the call from beginning to the end, observing. This is a highly professional, person, and that is what you learn. You unlearn whatever you have learned before, and prepare your mind for education, because education leads you to understanding. And where you don't understand, you ask, questions. You're free to ask questions, but you cannot conclude on a system that you did not design or you have not understood. All right. So it may take you one time, this kind of meeting. For the first time, you can ask a question and get understanding. Otherwise, you can come back over and over again, or you can ask the person who has invited you, and they will explain to you, because this is a very simple explanation, very, very simple um, system where we are coming together to help everybody one after the other. So it is based, as our CEO explained, it is based on a system that has been in the African culture for centuries. For centuries. It was created out of the fact that no man is an island. You cannot, do everything by yourself. So back in the days, our forefathers got together. They called themselves, their cousins, their friends, their relatives. Hey, listen, the next year, is farming season. I want to plant maize on one plot of land, two plot of land. I don't have money to cover the whole plot of land, so I need people to come together so to assist me, and I will in turn provide the same assistance for other people. And that's how this communal saving, the rotational saving, was created. However, our CEO went on a deep research and decided to put in some new innovations, technology. We're seeing changes happen every day. Every day you wake up, some things that you knew yesterday have become obsolete because of technology. So he used the power of science, the power of technology, automation, to modify an existing system, which clearly just requires you to make a 15,000 naira contribution, connect two people to do the same thing, and collaborate with those two people to do exactly what you have done. That is the simple system here. That's just a 3-step process that repeats itself over and over again and allows you to become an investor right from, we talked about the cash flow system. That's why you have to be open-minded. The cash flow system is a scientific, process that has put everybody, you and I and everybody on the call right now, and everybody in the world is either an employee, or you are self-employed, or you're a business owner, or you're an investor. But sadly, majority of people in the world are employees or self-employed people. They're on the left-hand side of the quadrant. They're trading their time and effort for money. While on the other side, we have business owners and investors. Business owners belongs to a system, or he's the owner of a system, or he joins a system which allows him to make money while he's sleeping. And then the investor quadrant is where you stop working for money and your money starts to work for you. That is completed in round 1 for you. Whether you're an employee, you're self-employed, it doesn't matter. Once you make your contribution and you invite 2 people, you have started a business system. You're now in the business quadrant. And once you complete round 1, guess what? Your money is back in your pocket, your 15,000 naira, and then the system now takes money out of your earnings and puts it in the next round of contribution, which now makes you what? An investor. Your money now begins to work for you, and that system repeats itself over and over again 15 times. And your money is compounded. We even have compounding here, which is the eighth wonder of the world. The eighth wonder of the world by Albert Einstein. He says, that's the eighth wonder of the world is compounding, where you start with a little amount and gradually that little amount, as long as you don't squander everything the first time you get it, you take out of it, you plug it in to a higher level, and the money turns itself over again. You take out of it and plug it into the next level, on and on. You compound 15,000 all the way to 384 million naira. The journey of 1,000 miles starts with one step. Thank you so much. So, it's just about education and understanding. Open your mind, get the learning, understand it, get the education, and you will achieve financial freedom at the end of the day. Thank you so much, Madam
Thank
Abdul.
you so much. Thank you so much. I just learned something new again about this Azinonet. Oh, wow. Wow, Mr. Sally, you have been asking to speak. Maybe you don't know how to raise your hand. Please just make it snappy. We want to call it a night. Thank you. Alaja Brazak, please, you take the closing prayer just after this speaker. Thank you, sir. Mr. Sally, you have asked it on mute. Oh, so sorry. Go ahead and tap the button. Tap the unmute, please. Good evening.
Good evening, ma.
Yes, where are you joining the call from?
Yes, I'm calling from Kano.
Okay, you're welcome, sir.
Thank you, ma. Please, my own question is just a very snapping question. I just want to know about this platform. It's very, very unfortunate this very evening, that a friend of mine, when I enter, there is a platform created of which I was joined inside the platform. So when I opened to that platform, I now saw this advert that a meeting will be held by 8 o'clock. So I said, okay, let me click to it. When I click to it, I found myself to this meeting. So what I'm trying to say is it registered. I don't know which of the organizations, this Azinonet, something like that. Is it registered something by federal government? Because there are a lot of 419 and all this kind of dubious things.
When did you join the call? Is it 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. or when did you join the call?
Yes, the program have started long, getting to like some hour.
Now,
1 hour before I joined. So yeah.
Okay. So that means you didn't see our certificate. Now go back to that person, tell him to drop all the certificates, that you should drop it with you so that you can confirm. We have CSC, we have with EFCC under SCOMO, we have with Federal Ministry of Trade and Investments, also we have with copyrights. Okay, our sex certificate is on the way, and that's one of the updates we got this evening. So we don't have any issue with government regulations.
Okay, but
So
how
let
does it
him
work?
forward the certificate with you. Oh, sorry, I can't take that
Madam
now.
Azinonet, Madam Azinonet, let's not waste our time. It is my group that he joined. As he joined, the meeting was, I said he should join the meeting to learn. So after the meeting, he will get all the details. Let's not waste time.
Okay. Thank you. Mr.
Yes.
Sally, don't worry, you are safe hands. Abba Father, he will give you all the updates you need. And see you on Tuesday by 8 p.m. The next meeting is Tuesday by 8 p.m. You can invite others as well.
Okay, thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Good night.
Okay, thank you. Okay, Elijah Brazak, please kindly take the closing prayer and let's call it a night. We really spent time today, but our time is valid. Is very important. Thank you, sir.
A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. We thank Almighty Allah for giving us the opportunity to converge and to discuss about matters that can elevate our situations financially and even beyond. And as we retire tonight, we ask Almighty Allah to grant us peace, to grant us a pleasant night's rest, including all of our loved ones, wherever they may be, all over the world. And we ask that God continues to prosper all of our dealings. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Ar-Rahmanir Rahim. مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون والسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين. Ameen. Good night, everyone.
Good night, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Good night, sir.
I mean, thank you very much.
So you can.
Good night, man.
Good night.
Everybody,
Good night.
good night. Good night.
Good night, everybody.